Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay. So let's switch on our camera so that we can interact. So this is 84th episode of Ask Me How. This is a place where you can ask your doubts, your questions, your queries, anything related
Sir,
to.
your voice little bit slower.
This is a platform where you can ask your doubts. Now it's okay. Yes. Now am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is a place where you can ask your doubts, your queries, your questions regarding Vedic mathematics. So please switch on your camera so that we can interact. I won't be giving a bhashan. It would be a platform where you can ask your queries. Yes? No one? You are budding. Yes, Sangram. Good evening. Yeah. Yes, Sangram. What is your question in Vedic mathematics?
Hello, sir.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Maybe you are in mute, sir. Sir, you are in mute.
No, it's not mute.
No.
Now
Unmute.
it's okay.
Unmute your.
Yes, अब आई.
Okay. So yes, you can ask me your questions now. Yes, Sangram, Shubham, Shashikant. Yes, Venkataraman. Long back. Yes, anyone has any questions?
Sir, where from Vedic math come? Sir,
See, Vedic maths is believed to be derived from our Vedas. Our Guru Swami
is
Bharti.
written in where, sir? Is written in where? matlab, which book? Yeah.
That's what I said कि from अथर्ववेदा हमारे 4 वेद होते हैं, सामवेद, यजुर्वेद, ऋग्वेद और अथर्ववेद. It is believed that this subject has been taken from अथर्ववेदा, right? और इसको लिखने वाले what we call as father of Vedic mathematics, he is Swami Bharti Krishna Tirth ji, and he was a monk, a Shankaracharya from Govardhan Peeth, which is in Odisha, right?
Sir, hello, sir. This is Avinash here.
Yes, Avinash.
Sir, may I know it is only for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, right? What about calculus part or what about this one for higher classes? Is it applicable for PU level?
Correct. See, arithmetic is one step. It is the first step. Algebra is your second. Trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conics, these all are covered with under Vedic mathematics. So this can be done. But the point is, it is just implemented in our schools. It is just going, we are just going with the start. So when we have to start something, we'll just go with step by step only. And this, till now, we are not aware about arithmetics also. Right? So many teachers here, Venkata Ramana is also there who is teaching Vedic mathematics. So everybody is aware. Yes, we can do all these higher topics, whatever you are asking me right now. But until unless you are thorough with the arithmetic part, algebra part, you cannot move to the calculus. It would be like you don't know the steps and we are going further. Right. So, yes, of course, by the next year, my books on trigonometry calculus would be out in the market. Yes, it takes time.
Sir, is there any book is available for those topics for PU level in market?
See, PU level, see, very first thing, try to understand nobody has made like for particular class wise. Because when we talk about PU level, do they know multiplication? Do they know tables? Are they aware about algebra? So, very first thing is the basic concepts have to be cleared. I'll give you one small example. I gave a session in MSc Mathematics to MSc Mathematics in Tribhuvan University. That is in Nepal.
क्या कह रही है?
Please. So there also, when I was talking to the students of MSc Mathematics, now if you don't know the tables, can you expect multiplications from them? Can you expect other things, division from them? Now, very simple thing is you ask any child to divide by 5, they'll find it difficult. Why? Because that complete tree has to be done. But if you understand the doubling concept, it is just as simple as ABC. You can just multiply by 2 and you can get the division by 5, 50, 500, 5,000, or even zero point 0.5. So the point is you need to understand this simple thing. Right. Yeah. Good evening.
Sir, the books that you are selling, is it sell for understandable or should we do a course? Does book explain the method?
Have you seen the book uh, uh, on Google?
I didn't get you, sir. Voice was break.
See, I my all the books they are available on Google also, where 20 pages are free to review, to preview. आप पहले 20 pages ही जब देखोगे, see this book has been written in very simple language. Any
Okay,
teacher, any teacher can understand. But remember one small thing.
okay,
Understanding is something different. To become a learner,
okay,
books are excellent. They have been nationally awarded. But if you want to become a teacher, if you want to become a trainer, if you want to become a guru, you need to
okay,
learn under some person. I'm not saying me. There are so many more trainers in the country. So you need
okay,
that guidance of some guru.
okay.
Got my point?
How many books you have?
See, books, I have written, till now, I have written only 6 steps towards teachers. Right. And
Okay,
apart from that, for class third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, which are implemented in number of schools in India as well as Nepal. See, you need to understand. It is the
okay,
first phase of implementation of Vedic mathematics in our country. So till
okay,
now, you cannot expect like somebody was asking PU. Now, PU, they don't have this in their syllabus. Very first thing they'll say, why should we implement? This has happened with us because we are giving it in different schools. So when,
Okay, okay.
right. So when you are,
Can you share the link where I can preview the book?
yes, you are ma'am would be sharing, or you can send me on my WhatsApp. I'll be sharing, not an issue. I'll just share my WhatsApp number here, and you all can, anyone can ask for that. That is not a point.
Okay.
Any other question regarding Vedic maths you have, you can ask me now.
Out of curiosity, I have learned little bit.
What
Would like to learn more.
hey, definitely. What do you do as of now?
As of now, I'm home.
Home. So you are from which place?
Pardon?
You are from which place of in the country?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. See now, Bangalore, which area? Again, sorry, but I am asking
Uh, Banshankar.
Banshankari. Okay, so Banshankari is the area where you have Shri Ravi Shankar Ashram, correct?
Little bit away. That is
Little bit away,
Karanpura.
yes. Now, in Nagarbhavi also, NB.
हाँ जॉइन से काम करे
Yes, in Nagarbhavi.
Please personal अपनी बात बाकी लोग. See, in Nagarbhavi area also, we have implemented in schools, right? And
Wow,
when we
that's
talk about SSRVM, Shri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir schools, I'm an official trainer
okay.
for training their teachers. So I'm already taking classes of their teachers. So we are
That's
implementing
nice.
87 schools of Shri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir.
Okay. You tie up with the schools, is it?
Yes, I have tie-ups in
And
India.
you train teachers.
Yes, I train the teachers also, and sometimes I take classes of the children also.
Wow, that's nice.
Right, because that will give you, see, teaching to a teacher would be something difficult. Now, see, everybody has switched off their cameras. How would they ever teach them? Venkat Raman, I am asking you 3 times. Are you interested? So the point is, when we have to teach, then our cameras should be on. How will we learn? How will we be able to understand someone? Yes. Any other question you have?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'll get back to you on what.
No issue. Yes. Anyone else who has any query regarding Vedic mathematics? Any question which is coming in your mind, you can ask.
Sir, sir, my name is Subham.
Yes, Shubham.
So what is, sir, you have, in your book, you step by step, you are taking the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. So what is mean step, sir? Which step means a higher calculation, or means technique is same, but yeah, sir.
Okay, okay, I'll answer. जब बच्चा चलने लगता है, तो क्या करता है? क्या कहते हो आप? पहला step लो.
Yeah.
See, till now, government had never, it is not official syllabus. Very first thing, try to understand. This has not been adopted by any school board or UGC or any of the government body. So when everybody talks about levels, now one teacher comes and say, I have done 4 levels. Another comes and say, I have maintained 3 levels. When you go through their syllabuses, that is entirely different. So how can we have faith on anything? How can we say level 1 should be this much? See now, this is called as when you ask for 1 kg of something. Now 1 kg in North India would be the same, and in South India 1 kg would be the same volume. But here the levels were entirely different. So when I started writing books, I thought I should not give the name of levels until Government of India or some state body make it compulsory that this is the syllabus of this level. So that was a curiosity in my mind ki I should give them stepwise. They should understand the basics right from the basic. So if you see what first topic I have taught you. Now all of you here, everybody is a teacher over here. I'll ask you very simple question and I hope somebody would answer. The question is very simple. Whenever we have maths exam, we are giving a rough sheet to the students. Now why do we give that rough sheet? Yes, anyone?
It is for practice purposes.
एग्जाम में प्रैक्टिस क्या होगी? आई एम
No,
टॉकिंग.
practice means it means sir वो कैलकुलेशन कर सके, मतलब हाँ जल्दी से, मतलब गलत ना हो, सही से कर ले.
चलिए मैं आप सबसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. लेट्स, आई होप you'll understand what I wanted to ask. See, the question is very simple. When, see, rough sheet is given to you and they say you one word, that is check your answers, or they say you verify your answers. This is what your teacher might have said you when you were in class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you remember this, and even in the classwork, you make a rough column in the sheet where you do calculations. You are correct. It is for the calculation work. So but why do we say check your answers? Why do we say verify your answers? Rather, we should have said redo your question. Now, why I am saying this? Has any teacher ever taught how to check the answer? I'm giving you a very simple question that will make you understand. But don't think as a lecturer, as a teacher right now. Think as a child of class 1, 2. What is 12 plus 18? Yes. What is 12 plus 18?
30, 30, 30.
Can you prove this? Can you check the answer? Can you verify the answer? This is very small reference. See, remember one thing. Maths is always treated as a pain, as a havoc, as a stress. Rather, we teachers should have narrated this subject as the most easiest one. Math should have been treated most easiest. Why? Because if the answer is correct, we all will have the same answer. This is not possible in any other subject. But what is happening? It's reverse. We say something different and we are doing something different. Here we wanted the child to check the answer, to verify the answer, because this was what we were saying. But we ever taught them any way to check the answers. In the class of 40 students, 30 students are going for after school maths tuition. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And out of 30, 10 are again failing. Every time you see everywhere, 10 are again failing. So what do you think? Out of 30, if 30 are going to tuition and 10 are failing, total was 40. That means 25% of students are failing every time. So what do you think? Maths is so tough that we should remove it from our curriculums? Or the teacher is not teaching and we should change the teacher? What do you think? You all are teachers. Just think over it. What is the reason behind it? Why the result is going so down of mathematics? And I know the cases in 10th class in rural areas, teachers sometimes force the student to change the subject from mathematics to arts. Why? See, please try to understand. Subject there could not be a simple subject than this. The only thing, we have taken it that way. So we were saying, check your answer, verify your answer, and not even a single mathematics teacher has ever taught us how to check the answers, how to verify the answers. If you ask any student who is coming out of exam hall, I'm not talking right now about PU or engineering college or IIT. Let's say about class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6, class 7, class 8, class 9, class 10. Now, class 1 has only addition questions. But still, if you ask a child how many questions attempted, he'll say 10. Let's say 10. How many are correct? I don't know. That would be the answer. Why? Because in the classroom, they check with the answer keys and they get confident. At home, they all do with the help of calculators and they get sure that yes, I am correct. But at the exam hall, both these things are missing. So just think, if you give that power to check the answers themselves, if you are giving a child that power, how much benefit they'll be getting. They all will feel confident, and confidence is what that will be the guiding factor in their journey of life. So this is what is important. Vedic maths is not cramming mathematics. No, it is entirely a different thing. It is a way to change your life. It is a way to live your life. It's not only mathematics, it is entirely how you lead a life. But we need to understand that, because it is based on a very simple concept that is called as visualization, reasoning, and logic. I'll just give you the brief of that. VRL. All those who are doing Vedic maths, they might be aware. Every question has 4 to 5 ways to solve that problem. So how you select the way, how you select the methodology, that all depends on visualization. If you are able to visualize that, half of the work is done. Then comes your reasoning. You finalize, yes, I have to do this way. So that is called as reasoning. And the last is you apply that logic. So VRL, this is nothing but a life-changing process if we understand this. How many of you have done a concept of 11? I think if you are doing maths or Vedic maths, the first concept every teacher teaches is concept of 11. So how many of you have done? You can raise your hand or you can tell me. Yes? Anyone? So no one has done? Anupma?
I
Avinash?
have done.
Sorry?
I have done.
What's your name?
Varsha.
Varsha, you have done. Now, what is...
Yes.
now, when you are teaching this concept of 11, there is a question called that is 576 into 121. Now, if you give this question initially to any 8th class or 7th class student also, what do they do? How will they solve?
Normally, each
Normally.
number they multiply.
Yes, perfect. So that will take minimum 3 minutes or 2 minutes.
Yes.
But when you make them practice of 11, what is 11? A very magical number. Whatever you add, it get doubled. Whatever you multiply, it get doubled. Now it is only positioning you have to do with the help of balancing line. So when a student is taught with 11, that thing starts coming in the mind. Yes, whenever 11 comes, the calculation becomes simple. You can add, you can multiply even 60 digit, 50 digit number with 11. Is it possible with others? No. So similarly, 576 into 121, which, okay, I'll write so that you understand this more. 576 into 121. Now, generally we do like this. But if it is a part of a question paper of an entrance exam or a scholarship exam or any Olympiad, do we have 3 minutes? No. But the people who are doing Vedic maths, they immediately recognize this. What is this? It is nothing but 11 into 11. So very simple. 576 into 11 can be done mentally. That is 6336. And further, if you multiply with 11, it becomes 69696. So what was taking 3 minutes could be done within 5 seconds. But what is the idea behind that? What is the concept behind that? That is only visualization, reasoning, and logic. The moment you visualize, yes, this is something related to 11, you are able to recognize that, then you find a reason. The easiest approach is this. And then connecting to the logics, you are able to do. So VRL is what is the base of your Vedic mathematics. But what we have to understand these small things. Three major features are there of Vedic maths. Very first thing, it is a journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence. All of you are doing very good in your fields. Some are teachers, some are into other professions. Any. So when I'm asking you about your field, you might be very positive, very enthusiastic. Your body language, your face expressions, and your verbal communication will match if I ask something related to your field. But the moment I ask you something which is not related to your field, your body language and your face expressions will tell कि ये आपको नहीं आता. So please understand, kids are also fresh minds. Why do we impose them? Maths is not tough because it has numbers. Math has become tough because we make them forcefully make them cram the things. The moment table enters, class third, आधे बच्चे class छोड़ देते हैं. And 90% of you people also might be having fear of tables or the burden of tables, I would rather say. Some of us left the class that time in class third. Somebody tried to skip out. Anyway, some might have managed also. And how much time it takes in Vedic maths? Just 10 to 12 seconds to write any table. And even not writing, verbal also. Maximum 14, 15 seconds. So what was not you aware up till so many years, it becomes just possible in few minutes. Correct. So journey of transformation from fear to confidence. That is the first thing you get. Second is, again, that confidence. So the feeling of, yes, I can. Very simple point is, why do parents or you all are teachers, still you all are sending your children to the schools? Why? You can teach them at home. Why do you still send them to schools? Because you want them to be confident and they should have a social relationships. They should understand this social interactions. But are the students really getting confident in school? Are they gaining the confidence or they are getting more depressed? The biggest, जैसे अभी we say Corona was the biggest disaster. आने वाले time में the biggest disease or the biggest problem is this stress. Everybody is suffering, going through the stress, and kids are going through the worst phase because we are enforcing, we are not teaching them maths. मैंने अभी I was discussing कि 30 students are going through the tuition. So if you check, 10 questions are done in the class, same 10 are done in the tuition time. Still they are failing. Why? Because We are not understanding one simple thing. Like I cannot have all my 10 fingers same. How can 10 different brains work in a same manner? So Vedic maths gives you ability to think. That is your third feature. A simple yes, Mr. Karki. You have to say something?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, Sangram.
Sir, thank you so much. Actually, there is some problem in my laptop, so now I have logged in for mobile.
Okay, tell me.
So first of all, I would like to thank you for this wonderful session which is going through, and I think it is cleaning my mind.
Okay, thank you.
And but my question is now in the market, if you see to develop a child's brain, somebody is doing abacus, somebody is talking about Vedic maths, somebody is talking about mental maths, somebody like one person called Bhanju, he is also teaching some other techniques.
Mhm.
So my point of exact question is that which is better
Okay.
and what, because there should not be any confusion, because once there are so many like in a so
I'll clear your doubt.
yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
abacus came 25 years back in our country. First, understand this thing. That
Yeah.
came 25 years back in our country. It has been marketed very well.
Yeah.
But what is the limitation of abacus? The limitation, very first limitation is we can do only 4 operations with the help of abacus. That is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Scaring, it is too tough. Cubing, again very tough. And this procedure takes 3 years for a child. Now, why does this take 3 years? Actually, it should not take 3 years. But since it came as a business, who took franchises of abacus? Who started? They were businessmen. So they made a course, a lucrative course, 2 days a week. You check in any part of country, it is 2 days a week. Everywhere abacus is working like this, and they are doing very good, good in sense of business. So there was nothing other than abacus till few years back. Vedic maths though came into our country because it was a part of our knowledge. It was our Gurudev who wrote this subject. But unfortunately, I won't talk about that politics. Yes, in during Corona time, our national education policy came in India. That was NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020. For the first time, it was mentioned there clearly that students would be given this curriculum. So that is the reason from last 3 years, it has gained more importance. It is a talk of the city, talk of the town. If you Google, you'll get topics related to Vedic maths. It was not before 2020. Though, one more, you'll be amazed to know, it's not that we were not using Vedic maths earlier. We were using. If you talk about any competitive academy, any, I won't name even a single, all of them were using Vedic maths tricks, what you call, or concepts, but they never said that this is a concept of Vedic maths. They said, this is my concept. Now, why you'll say, how is it possible? I'll tell you the reason. For example, let's talk about multiplication, or let's talk about scaring. Now, in scaring, I have formulated 13 concepts in my book. 13 concepts with which you can do scaring. So if 13 institutes are also there, they can say, oh, this one is mine, this one is mine. So this way they were doing. But no one ever mentioned that this is a part of Vedic maths, because that was considered as politically, it was not, I cannot, I won't say anything more on that. But now, अच्छा हम हेलमेट कब डालते हैं? अगर आप स्कूटर पे जा रहे हैं, आप हेलमेट कब डालते हैं? You don't wear it for your safety. You wear it because there is a police person standing in front for a challan. Now what has happened? Because it is implemented as per national education policy, everybody is taking it as a compulsion. So that is the reason it is gaining more importance. So people are taking as a compulsion, and more teachers are coming. I told you Abacus gives only 4 major solutions, but with Vedic maths you can do entire mathematics. That is your arithmetics, which includes those 4 operations. Other than that, squaring, cubing, square root, cube root for this, and then calculus, conics, your trigonometry, your geometry, anything, quadratic equation, anything and everything of mathematics. But if somebody is ready to teach, so everything can be done. Second thing, in Abacus, initially you need a tool. Initially, first year, if you'll see the child, they'll be using a tool. Later, they develop a habit or they remember the tool. But in Vedic maths, we don't need anything. Our brain itself works as a tool, and we need not to carry anything to school or exam hall or anywhere. So it becomes much more easier for a teacher to teach and for a student to understand. Got it?
So, sir, you mean to say instead of going for mental maths, abacus, only Vedic maths is sufficient for a student to do everything, right?
What do you mean by mental maths? What is the curriculum?
Sir, I don't know. I am asking because I am.
See, what do you mean by what is the word mental maths? Mental maths means what you can do mentally. Correct?
Okay.
Now, what I did this 576 into 121. I solved it mentally. So Vedic maths itself is mental mathematics. But see, everybody has a brand and they are selling. So this is not Vedic maths is the backbone. Your mental maths or yes, abacus is something different. Some people are saying it Oda classes, some is saying something. I don't want to fall into that conversation. But Vedic
no, sir. Why I'm asking, sir? See, my point of because I'm a retired Indian Air Force officer. So I must tell you one thing, like we can earn money by selling anything. Somebody can sell liquor, somebody can sell books also. But there is a difference between this, where we are making something, there we are destroying something. Like as you told that in abacus, it is taking 3 years. So it is very, very lengthy process, like, and it's mental math. So my point of talking is once we are taking, because we are not here for charity, once we are imparting some education, we have to take the money from the student, right? So if Vedic maths is the right one, then why we should teach others? That was my particular question. See, it's not that see sir, criticism is also good. It's not that we are talking against something. Even talking against something, if it is giving some result, then it's good, right? So my point of talking is, apart from all this, abacus, mental math, Vedic maths, if Vedic maths is good, then only can teach this. That was my question, sir.
No, I'll give you. I have it. I'll tell you one thing. See, you rightly said money earning is something different, and one thing is different. Now, Vedic maths, you are taking Vedic maths as only for mathematics. I told you I am taking Vedic mathematics as life-changing process. I'll give you the example for this. You might be aware about art of living. art of living का नाम सुना है?
Yes.
वो योगा और मेडिटेशन कराते हैं. ऐसे ही बहुत से आश्रम कराते हैं. Correct? So when I was there, I went for some time. Now what is happening was, बच्चे उस एज में वो नहीं कर रहे थे. So what I gave them the proposal was, see, at right, like you are a father right now, you just think only one point agenda, that is my students, my children should first continue or complete their education. आपका बच्चों के लिए इसके अलावा कोई एजेंडा नहीं है. वो कमाएंगे, नौकरी करेंगे, वो बात की बात है. फर्स्ट दे शुड हैव अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस ऑफ नॉलेज. करेक्ट? नाउ व्हाट इज वैदिक मैथ्स? सी, दिस हैज बीन टेकन फ्रॉम वेदास. और कुछ चीजें ज्ञान की, यू डोंट, nobody tells you directly कि yes you have to do, like this particular concept I said VRL. I will never teach you कि what आप इसे ऑब्जर्व करो. I will not say you do this. But what happens, You start observing numbers. Observing numbers का मतलब क्या है? जैसे ये क्वेश्चन था, इसमें मैंने नंबर, अगर आप इसको एक नॉर्मल वे से करेंगे, आप एज अ नॉर्मल मैन, सो यू विल टेक 2 minutes. बट अगर आपने वैदिक मैथ्स का एक लेक्चर लगाया, ओनली 1 lecture of 2 hours और 1 hour, आप इस क्वेश्चन को वैसे नहीं करेंगे, आप करेंगे इसको 576 into 11 into 11. सो क्या फर्क आ गया आप में? फर्क, डिफरेंस ये आया कि अब आपने सोचना, विजुलाइज करना शुरू कर दिया. विजुलाइज मतलब अपने दिमाग में एक चित्र बनाना शुरू कर दिया. ये छोटी चीज नहीं है, ये जिंदगी बदल देती है. एक एग्जांपल देता हूं. आप गुस्से में बैठे हैं, किसी ने आपको फोन किया, आपने भी 4 गालियां दे दी, क्या होगा? लड़ाई हो गई. बट अगर आपने उसकी बात को सुना, विजुलाइज किया, यार इस टाइम मैं बात ना करूं, सिर्फ इतना भी सोचा, तो बात खत्म हो जाएगी और वो सुबह तक नॉर्मल हो गया. या आपने उससे बड़े प्यार से या कुछ हैंडल कर लिया. ये कब चीजें आती हैं? ये मेच्योरिटी कब आती है? व्हेन यू अंडरस्टैंड योर लाइफ, व्हेन यू अंडरस्टैंड विजुअल, आप दूरदृष्टि या उसे समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. तो ये विजुअलाइजेशन, सो व्हाट आई गेव द स्लोगन वाज कि इट इज अ लाइफ चेंजिंग प्रोसेस. अभी फिर वो पॉलिटिकल आ जाएगा. अभी एक यूपी में सेटअप हो रहा है, एक जगह थी नमिश्रणे, जहां पे मुनियों ने तपस्या की थी. अभी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ यूपी वहां पे एक वैदिक साइंस ट्रेनिंग सेंटर इंटरनेशनल बना रही है. तो तब भी हम जब गए, यही बात आई कि हमें बेस स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है, हमें अपनी जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके अंदर ज्ञान जो है वो देना है. और वो ज्ञान को कैसे करेंगे? जब उसे कैपेबल भी तो हूं. तो ये आपके दिमाग को ही ठीक करना है और कुछ नहीं है. मैथ्स को छोड़ दीजिए, मैथ्स तो बहुत छोटी सी चीज है. आप सिर्फ मैथ्स मत लीजिए, हमें रट्टा नहीं लगवाना. एक और मैं आज आपसे बड़ा सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा. आप पढ़ते किस डायरेक्शन में है? सपोज एक पेपर पढ़ना है, कौन सी डायरेक्शन से पढ़ते हैं आप?
लेफ्ट टू राइट.
लेफ्ट टू राइट. और आप लिखते कैसे हैं?
लेफ्ट टू राइट.
अभी जहां भी बैठे हैं सामने देखिए, पहले क्या दिखा? कौन सी डायरेक्शन का चीज दिखा?
राइट को.
पहले लेफ्ट टू राइट. yes, Bala Vignesh, if you have some queries you can talk to me, but the person was, you can speak up. If you have any particular queries you can talk to me in English also, but this is the platform where you have to ask something. So when you write from left to right, when you see from left to right, when you observe, when you read from left to right, why do you do maths right to left? गलत पूछ लिया,
सही है.
बताइए. Why do we do maths left then reverse? Because we never thought about it. I'll give you one concept, only one single concept of 11. आप देखेंगे. अच्छा चलिए, साइकिल तो चलाई है ना आपने? जब आगे से हवा होती है तो क्या होता है? प्रेशर पड़ेगा,
हाँ.
है ना? और जब पीछे से होगी तो और तेज चलेगी. सो सिंपल लॉजिक है. व्हेन यू आर रीडिंग, राइटिंग फ्रॉम दिस साइड, लेफ्ट टू राइट, व्हेन यू आर रीडिंग फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट, अगर कैलकुलेशन भी लेफ्ट टू राइट करेंगे आपकी स्पीड बढ़ जाएगी. और यही कारण है, दिस इज अ मेजर रीजन व्हाई आवर मेंटल मैथमेटिक्स इज वीक. आई कैन make any child do some certain calculation, not all calculation, please understand, underline this word, certain calculation faster than the calculator within 15 minutes. 15 मिनट में वो कैलकुलेटर से फास्ट हो सकते हैं कुछ कैलकुलेशंस के लिए. फिर धीरे धीरे प्रैक्टिस करते रहे and then they can work. So what they'll get, that they'll get that confidence, that they'll get, yes I can. अगर आपके अंदर, if you have that feeling, yes I can, so no one can stop you. So that feeling is need to be added into our children. Yes, I can. Nothing more is required. If a child has this feeling, yes, I can. If you have the feeling, can you? अच्छा, आप कुछ करना चाहते हैं. If you have this feeling, yes, I can I stop you, or can anyone stop you?
No.
That's what we need to give to the students. That is what we can give. हमने रटाना नहीं है. मैथ्स रटा के देख लिया है. All the students are failing, and so many. I work both in India and Nepal physically. You know what has happened this year? All their engineering colleges are not having even 50% of seat filled. Why? Because they don't have math students. Why they don't have math students? Because they allow calculators in the exam. They allow calculators in an 8th class, 9th class, 7th class. So what has happened? Students have left thinking. Just one question. Can we avoid mathematics in our life? Everyone.
No.
Can you give me any 5 examples where we use maths in daily life?
Like you go to vegetable shops for purchasing sabji.
चलो, अब इसी का क्वेश्चन पूछ लेता हूं. बच्चे कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं कि हाउ इफ यू गिव देम 100 rupees and ask them to buy sabzi of 13 rupees, can they give you the balance? Can they tell you the balance immediately?
I don't think.
So what is the use of teaching them? What is the use of sending them to schools? Actually, it was difficult in maths because we have to borrow. Here in Vedic maths, it's one line answer, all from 9 and last from 10. And all transactions, please understand, all money transactions of the world, any country, any part, that can be done with one single line. That line is all from 9 and last from 10. Finish. सिर्फ इस एक लाइन से पूरे वर्ल्ड की कैलकुलेशंस हो सकती, मनी ट्रांजैक्शंस कैलकुलेशन, सॉरी. So we need to create that confidence, generate that confidence. You know, people know why I wrote books on this, why I entered this field. Only one reason was there. One question was coming in my mind. I was doing some sadhana and this was coming in my mind. Why do students commit suicide because of mathematics? आप कभी भी जब भी रिजल्ट आता है 10th class, 12th class, so many students commit suicide, and most of them who are failing, they are failing in mathematics only. Is math so tough? That was a question in my mind, and that was the reason I started writing books, and now trying to help so many students across the globe, just to create that free mind, remove the fear of mathematics. Yes, anything, anyone else? Yes, Bala, Vignesh, you can ask me now.
Sir, how many months course it is exactly?
Oh, for whom, sir? किसके लिए? For whom?
So sir, you mean to say Vedic maths is for a small child to adult?
Sir, math is not for small child. We teach maths for small children, na?
I couldn't get you, sir.
हम बच्चों को भी तो मैथ्स कराते हैं ना सर, छोटे बच्चों को. तो फिर वैदिक मैथ्स क्या है? वैदिक मैथ्स कोई सब्जेक्ट नहीं है. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड वन वेरी सिंपल थिंग. Vedic maths is not a different subject. Vedic maths is not a different thing. It is what is making your maths simple and easy and faster. So it is just like a support system.
सर मैं वही कहने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, जो सपोर्ट सिस्टम है सभी ने आज भी सर, अगर हमें जैसे हमारा जो जनरेशन थोड़ी सी थी, इफ समबडी इज अराउंड 45 to 50, तो हमारा होता था कि हम एक पढ़ाओ याद करते थे. आजकल तो बच्चे वो करते नहीं है. तो हमारा जो मेंटल कैपेसिटी आज के बच्चों से बहुत ज्यादा है, ये मैं देख चुका हूँ.
करेक्ट।
मेरा कहने का मतलब है सर कि अगर आज हम मान ले, क्या ये जैसे एज बढ़ता है ना, फिर हमारा क्या होता है कि हमको भूलने का बीमारी थोड़ी थोड़ी आती है, ये सच्चाई है।
वो तो काफी
तो सर
बाद।
क्या ये हमें भी, अगर ये कि सपोर्ट सिस्टम है, तो क्या हमारा क्योंकि सर भूलने का बीमारी, कुछ एल्जाइमर डिजीजेस भी होते हैं, आपको पता होगा।
आई नो।
तो सर क्या ये हमें भी पढ़ना चाहिए ताकि हमारा जिंदगी बेहतर हो, हेल्दी मतलब हेल्थ वाइज?
सी, वो अब ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा, क्योंकि एक फील्ड से आप आए हैं, उसके बाद आपने फील्ड नया, इस एज में फील्ड नहीं चेंज होता until and unless it is providing you bread and butter. करेक्ट कह रहा हूं? अगर ब्रेड एंड बटर नहीं, क्या आपका सोच क्या है, क्या करना चाहते हैं? अगर
सर
आप
मेरा सोच ये है, सर मेरा सोच सिंपल है। ब्रेड एंड बटर तो सर आएगा ही। सर जैसे कि डांस होता है सर, अभी लाफिंग थेरेपी चल रहा है ओल्डर जनरेशन में, राइट? तो सर हेल्थ जैसे सबको चाहिए, सब भी चाहते हैं हमारा दिमाग सही हो, तो सर ये सर आमतौर पे माना गया है कि ये बच्चों को पढ़ाना चाहिए, ठीक है? तो सर क्या ये बढ़ती उम्र के लोगों को भी हम क्लासेस ले सकते हैं? क्योंकि ब्रेड एंड बटर तो सर कोई भी दे सकता है।
मेरे तो
तो ये
70,
मेरा क्वेश्चन
मेरे तो स्टूडेंट 72 ईयर्स के भी हैं, कहो तो उनसे तो
था।
आपसे बात करवा देता हूँ, उनसे पूछ सकते हैं, दे कैन गिव यू द बेटर आंसर। बिकॉज सी, एजुकेशन एक ऐसी चीज है जो आप किसी भी एज में दे सकते हो, पहली चीज। करेक्ट। दूसरी चीज, एजुकेशन तब देने में मजा आता है जब इंटरेस्ट हो। देयर इज ऑलवेज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ टीचर एंड अ गुरु। सो इंटरेस्ट नहीं होगा, हम सिर्फ फॉर्मेलिटी के लिए पढ़ा रहे हैं, रटा रहे हैं, दैट विल नॉट वर्क आउट। वो वक्त चला गया। I'll give you one example for this. आप कभी पीटीएम में गए, पेरेंट टीचर मीट में गए?
यस।
आज से, कोरोना से पहले, जब when you used to go to the PTM, अगर if teacher was saying something negative about your child, what was your reaction?
थोड़ा सा स्पेसिफिक पूछिए, क्योंकि थोड़ा सा।
चलिए स्पेसिफिक कैसे है। सी, बिफोर कोरोना teacher was everything for a child and a parent. Everything. Whatever a teacher was saying, we used to abide to it. हम हर बात मानते थे. So if at the time of PTM a teacher was saying your child is not coming regularly or something is not coming up to mark in the class, parents used to scold the child the same moment. Scold या चलो मार भी लेते थे. You know what has changed after Corona? Now, if a teacher is complaining to the parent, you know what is the answer of a parent? I have seen your lectures as well as the lectures of that teacher. So now, because after Corona, we have all are on a global network. Accessibility is very easy. Everybody compares you with the other. In the case of education also, which was not there earlier. Earlier it was, the class was confined to the four walls, but now it has taken a second step. So for, you need a content. First thing, a teacher or a lecturer or a trainer need a correct content. आज गलत नहीं, आपने सोचा कि मैंने क्लास में गलत बोला गया या गलत पढ़ा दिया, उसी टाइम बच्चा बोल देगा, को साथ में मोबाइल लेके बैठा है, गूगल कर रहा है. करेक्ट. सो नाउ यू नीड द बेस्ट कंटेंट as well as डिलीवरी. कंटेंट बुक्स सबके पास हैं, उसके बाद डिलीवरी आता है. सो एक और जो समस्या अभी आई, आपने पढ़ी होगी, एआई की. सो देयर वाज अ क्वेश्चन, विल एआई रिप्लेस द टीचर्स? क्या कहना चाहेंगे उसमें? What do you want to, what do you think?
नो सर.
Why? Why not?
Because sir, AI doesn't have any emotions.
So do you think teachers are having emotions right now? Only, why do you think only as a word emotions? See, we all are also becoming machines. We are gathering the best notes. We are getting the best videos. We are taking the best teachers. But वो क्या करते हैं, सब कुछ उठा के अलमारी में रख देते हैं. You see, people are taking best books from the market, best notes from the market, best videos from the market, but they keep it into their hall, their libraries. If it was not so, every minute knowledge is available freely also on YouTube. Everything is available on social media. But are we learning? Are we extracting the knowledge from them? No. So there is no point on only saying one emotional factor. That is 100% correct. But look at other points also. If a teacher is not giving extra knowledge, if a teacher is not able to satisfy the questions, तो बच्चे जैसे पहले जहाज मारते थे, अब वो उठ के चले जाते हैं. So that is a point which you need to understand. So when you are talking about ki bread and butter आपका, so first thing, is it my interest also? Can I guide to someone? But first, आप guide तो कर सकते हैं, but पहले क्या ये मेरा interest है? क्या ये मेरा passion बन सकता है? If it can be your passion, then don't look back, because this is going to be the biggest opportunity. You cannot think how many teachers are required. We don't have Vedic maths teachers. You know, I am the only one trainer in Nepal. Only one. I go to Nepal every month. So think, one country, only one I am handling. This much opportunity is there. And in India also, definitely. We have batches every day, 7 batches I take. It's like that. Okay, let's have others. You can talk to me tomorrow morning also. Let me have questions from others also. Yes, anyone else? Please, because we are short of time now. So if you have any queries, you can ask me. Anupma, Bharti, Ketan Thakkar. See, very first thing, if you'll not come out, if you will not ask me anything, there is nothing, no use. Because videos are always available everywhere. We cannot learn from videos, and mathematics cannot be learned. Yes, Mr. Karki, Bhim Karki. आप कहाँ से हैं, नेपाल? Yes, आवाज आ रहा है मेरा, भीम Karki? Yes, anyone else? Anupma, Ketan, Varsha. Varsha, do you have any questions now? Okay, then it's 10 o'clock. So we'll wrap up the session.
But sir, what next if you want to go for the course?
For course, you can talk in the morning. I'll share you the details of the program. Otherwise, ma'am will share you.
Okay, so there'll be another link tomorrow morning to discuss all those things.
No, that we can discuss on call. Actually, earlier this was Tuesday and Thursdays, but I've not taken this session from last 6 months. So this was like one session. We
So you mean to say we have to call you on your mobile number?
Yeah, we can talk on call. Acha, yes,
So-
please, Karki, you are from Assam. Sorry, Assam, which place?
Me, no, not sir. I am from Assam. I am from Bhubaneswar, Odisha.
No, Mr. Karki is writing something, so that's fine.
Okay.
No issue, sir. We can talk tomorrow on that, and I'll share you some videos of the sessions we have already done. Right, and
Thank
then
you.
we can move further.
Should send in WhatsApp number, sir? Or
Yes, you can first. I have shared my WhatsApp number. Otherwise,
okay.
ma'am will share you. So we'll talk. Yes, Assam. I'm all coming, and now I'll be coming again also. Right. So thank you very much, and good night. If you have any questions, I have uh, given my WhatsApp number. You can message me anytime. Not an issue, right? If I'll be not in the class, I'll definitely get back to you on the same time. Otherwise, within few minutes, right? Thank you very much. Good night. Bye bye.